Hello, all you fine, beautiful people. I'm back here once again, and today I'm going to be looking at episode number 25 in the 365 Days of Frank Zappa, and today I'm going to be looking at Suicide Chump. If you're new to the channel, I play a song all the way through, give you my thoughts and opinions on it at the end, and as usual, if there's anything you want me to react to, just put it down in the comments section. I try to get around everyone's suggestions. So I have to say, I've really enjoyed going through this music of Frank Zappa, and just completely going all over the place and finding new and different songs that maybe I haven't heard in quite a long time and just exploring them. So I thought, you know what? I just turned on Spotify, hit random, and this was a song that came up. So I thought, you know what? Let's react to it. So without further ado, here it is. Suicide Chump by Mr. Frank Zappa.
You say there ain't no use in living, it's all a waste of time, and you wanna throw your life away for people that's just fine. Get on and get it over with then. Find you a bridge and take a jump. Just make sure you do it right the first time, 'cause nothing's worse than a suicide chump. Oh yeah. They say there ain't no light shining through the bushes up ahead, and we're all gonna be so sorry when we find out who was it. Now get on and get it over with then. Find you a bridge and take a jump. Just make sure you do it right the first time, 'cause nothing's worse than a suicide chump. Oh yeah. Now maybe you're scared to jump in, and poison makes you sick, and you want a little attention, and you need it pretty quick. Don't wanna mess your face up, but we won't know if it's you, or there's just so much to worry about. Now what you gonna do? Go get on and get it over with then. Find you a bridge and take a jump. Just make sure you do it right the first time, 'cause nothing's worse than a suicide chump. Oh yeah. Scared to jump in, and poison makes you sick, and you want a little attention, and you need it pretty quick. Don't wanna mess your face up, or we won't know if it's you, or there's just so much to worry about. Now what you gonna do? Go get on and get it over with then. Go get on and get it over with then. Go get on and get it over with then. Go get on and get it over with then. Go get on and get it over with then. Go get on and get it over with then. Go get on and get it over with then. On the bridge, scared to leap, but a girl walks over to take a leap. She says, "Don't do it!" But wouldn't you know, the girl got a head like a buffalo, with a little red hair all over the top, and a breath would make the traffic stop. She says, "I love you, but first let's eat." And all you can say as you run down the street is,
So that was Suicide Chump by Frank Zappa. I have to say, I love this song. This reminds me a bit of Queen's Don't Try Suicide song. And they're both, to me, every time I listen to both of these, I find it actually very funny. How Frank can take something as serious as like someone committing suicide and just turn it into humor. It's really good. I have to say, it's a straightforward rock and roll kind of bluesy song of the guitar solo in the middle. I have to say, there's one thing I'll say about Frank. I love his guitar playing. Or at least I believe it's Frank Zappa's guitar playing on this. That solo in the middle is actually really good. The more I listen to sort of Zappa's music, the more it's like, you know what? I'm shocked, going back through some of these songs, is how many actual straightforward rock and roll songs Frank Zappa actually has. or whether it be country or other stuff, where it's like you're used to always hearing like these weird, complex pieces. It's kind of interesting to go back and see actually how many just straightforward rock and roll songs he had. And this is another one. I have to say, the lyrics to this is just priceless, where it's like, you say there's no use in living, it's all a waste of time, and you want to throw your life away. Well, people, that's just fine. Go ahead, get it over with then. Find your bridge and take a jump. Just make sure you do it right the first time, because there's nothing worse than a suicide chump. Pretty much like, if you're going to do it, might as well go all the way the first time, because pretty much like, you might as well get it over with. Which is, I just find the way he sings it very humorous. You say there ain't no light a shining through the bushes up ahead, and we're all going to be sorry when we find out you're dead. Go ahead, get it over with then. Find your bridge and take a jump. Make sure you do it at the right time, because there's nothing worse than a suicide chump. Reminds me a lot, like I said, Queen's Don't Try Suicide, especially the chorus where it's like, don't try suicide, nobody likes you. Don't try suicide, nobody cares. Kind of feeling to it. It's actually really interesting. And I think as the song goes on, it's interesting. The fact it's like, well, maybe you're scared of jumping and poison makes you sick and you want a little attention. You need it pretty quick. You don't want to mess your face up. Oh, you know, and you know if it's you, there's just too much to worry about. Now what you gonna do? Like, wow. And then it's like, I love the ending though to this song, where it's like, you're on the bridge scared to leap, but a girl walks over to take a peep. She says, don't do it, but would you know, the girl's got a head like a buffalo with a little red hair all over the top, and her breath would make the traffic stop. She says, I love you, but first let's eat, and all you can do is run down the street. Like, it's Frank. That's one thing I'll say about this. This is 100% a Frank Zappa song. And I don't even know if you could get away with a song like this nowadays. With how kind of, I feel, sensitive people are around certain topics. I think this would be one, I think, that would kind of almost be off limits nowadays. But I love this song. It has a really nice rhythm to it. It has just humor. And that's one thing I love about Frank Zappa's music. It's always humorous. Whether you get the humor or not, there's always humor in Zappa's music. But anyway, that's my thoughts and opinions. I'd like to know, what do you guys think? Please comment down below. Tell me what you think of the song. Also, if you're new to the channel, hit that like button, smash the subscribe button, click the little bell down below so you don't miss anything. Once again, I have to say thank you guys so much for watching. It really does mean a lot. This is me here signing out. Peace.